In the case of the Burton and King article, the participants section is on page 154, or page 5 of the PDF. In looking at the participants section, we're interested in characteristics of the participants that might influence the results in a way that can make them less applicable to understanding our population of interest. It helps to remember what the authors are interested in then. In the last section, we noted that Burton and King are interested in writing about intensely positive experiences, impacted mood and health. If we look at gender, age, and ethnicity, it appears the sample was pretty typical of college students, or at least freshmen. One thing we might question is whether the criteria of using the University Health Center might have reduced generalizability. The next question is whether we think there are any systematic differences between who did and did not use the health center, and if so, would they impact the results? We could go to great lengths to think about it, but if we have to think about it that hard, it's probably safe to say the results can generalize. If you've not already done so, transfer your notes to the article summary template for the Burton and King article. Now we'll look at O'Hare and Scherer. Locate the necessary information in the articles to decide if the characteristics of the participants could influence the results in a way that would make them less applicable to understanding our population of interest. Make sure to record your notes in the corresponding sections of the article summary template. Were there any characteristics that you questioned? If we looked at the typical demographic characteristics, gender, age, ethnicity, they're fairly representative, if a little skewed towards freshmen. Having a relatively low proportion of women might make us hesitant about the results related to gender and substance use, but a bigger concern might be the fact that participants have been cited for a violation of university rules. We won't discount the results for either reason, but do want to make sure we apply them appropriately. I hope you find it's relatively easy to find information about the participants, and think you'll find the authors typically include the number of participants, gender, average age, and ethnic representation. If not, just make sure to note it wasn't included so you won't wonder when you review your notes later. The idea of generalizability, though, is that we need to use that information to determine what we know. It's unusual to completely discount the results because of the sample, but we want to make sure to be appropriately skeptical.